This is the ALLWEI Portable Power Station 300 watts, a compact little box that's been on my must-have for emergencies list for a while now. Its size is probably the first thing you'll notice. It's not much bigger than a lunchbox and lighter than you'd expect from something built to deliver serious backup power, coming in at about 6.5 pounds. For anyone like me, who's not looking to muscle around a giant generator every time the lights flicker or there's a camping trip, this is a relief. The handle feels sturdy, and the yellow trim makes it stand out. Honestly, I find that helpful whenever I need to spot it in low light. Holding this thing, it doesn't feel cheap or flimsy at all. The plastic is thick, the knobs and buttons are snug, and there's a sense this could take a few bumps at a campsite or while tossing it in the trunk of my car. The layout is super easy to figure out, even if you've never used one of these portable power stations before. There's a clear LCD display on the front, which shows battery percentage, watts in and out, and how much time you potentially have left depending on what you're powering. There's also a built-in flashlight on the side. It's not the brightest you'll ever see, but it absolutely comes in handy when the power goes out or you're fumbling around in your tent after dark. From my experience, using this ALLWEI has been straightforward. I bought it mainly because where I live, power outages are a pretty regular thing. I was worried at first. Was 300 watt actually enough? Turns out, for most basics, it's plenty. The way it works is simple enough. After a full charge, took a little over 5 hours from the wall the first night, I connected a couple things in the middle of a late-night power outage. My phone charged up quickly, and even my small bedside lamp kept going without any flickering. Later, just to test its limits, I plugged in my air purifier. The screen showed exactly how many watts the device was pulling, helpful if you want to avoid overloading it. It handled the purifier easily, and with the display giving me a countdown of sorts for remaining battery time in hours, it made things stress-free. Key features you'll notice include a wide range of ports. You get a couple of regular AC outlets for your standard devices, a couple USB-A and a USB-C PD60 Badu port, meaning quick charging for phones and laptops, a car socket, and 3 DC ports for smaller electronics. I don't think I've ever filled every port at once, but I've comfortably run my CPAP machine plus phone, watch, and a Bluetooth speaker overnight during a camping trip. It's also great that there are 3 different ways to recharge the station itself: the wall, your car, or a compatible 100 watt solar panel. I don't have the solar panel yet, but having the car charger in the box was a pleasant surprise and makes for flexibility when you're outdoors or on the road a lot. What I like most about this power station is how user-friendly and reliable it's turned out to be. There's not much fussing around with weird settings or cryptic warnings. If you try to run something too powerful, it shuts down to protect itself without drama. The LCD display keeps you in the loop about what's happening. I also feel safe using it indoors, around kids or pets, because the lithium-ion battery management system provides built-in protections against things like short circuits or overheating. That's extra important for anyone using it as a backup for medical devices like CPAP machines. It doesn't make noise, no gas smell, and there's no need for oil changes. The silent fan kicks in now and then, but for the most part, it's almost unnoticeable. It's perfect for emergency power at home, short road trips, and camping situations where you still need to run smaller electronics or keep essential devices charged. I've also used it while working outdoors to keep my laptop going, or just to set up some lighting where there's no plug. Every time I've needed it, it's performed reliably. The fact that it's lightweight and can be carried with one hand is something I really appreciate after lugging around bulkier, heavier power banks or generators in the past. On the flip side, there are a couple of things I wish were a little different. The biggest issue is the solar panel not coming included. It's an extra purchase, and while I haven't needed it yet, it'd be great for people who want a truly off-the-grid setup. Charging time varies a lot. Plugging it into the wall charger takes about 5 to 6 hours. If you forget to charge it in advance of a storm or trip, waiting for a full battery can feel a bit long when you're in a rush. It's quicker with a solar panel in full sun, but again, that's an extra cost. Another thing is the 300 watt rating. This is enough for most portable electronics or small appliances, like lamps, fans, laptops, and medical devices like a CPAP, but you can't use high-powered things like kettles, coffee machines, or hair dryers. The pure sine wave AC output does make it compatible with sensitive electronics, which is a bonus. But if you're wanting to power anything bigger, you'll hit the limit quickly. Also, you really do need to stick to devices below 300 watts, or the self-protection will kick in and shut it down on you. I suggest always double-checking your device's wattage before plugging it in. If you're using something like a fridge, double-check both its running and startup watts. Those spikes matter. In conclusion, I'd recommend this for anyone who wants a stress-free backup power supply that doesn't take up a ton of space or weigh a ton. If you camp occasionally, if you run into outages or live somewhere storms knock the power out, if you have smaller electronics you rely on and want peace of mind, they could all benefit from having one of these on hand. I wish it was a bit faster to fully recharge and came with the solar panel, but those downsides are fairly minor, considering how much convenience and security it brings to everyday life. The solid build, easy controls, and quiet operation really make it stand out as a practical, everyday portable power solution, especially if you don't need massive wattage. To learn more about the ALLWEI Portable Power Station 300W, please check the comments section. Thank you for watching.